Alright, we'll try this. Got Fire Twins. This is actually Shield Will, so we can't complain if this doesn't violent proc. They are both on crit damage, with like crit damage bruiser builds. And then this is just a tanky Triana, not a damage Triana. See, our Shield Will made it so that the Molly stripped the shield instead of stripping the will. At least that's what we're going to tell ourselves. Why heal here? It's not super clear. So the Carcano is going to defense break whoever the Molly attacks, really. So it's 50-50. The Carcano is going to defense break and kill our Rihanna. I don't know, healing feels really bad. We're not going to do it. I don't know who I should be attacking here. Can we stun? And... okay, so with Maruna, we're probably going to stun the Molly. Well, no, because we didn't get a stun on this. Let me just try to kill this now. Okay, that should be good enough. Not going to use my guaranteed stun now because I just need to make sure this thing dies. Alright, that's my passive. Oh, it's not my passive. I thought that was going to take our Triana passive, and I was totally okay with that. Alright, so we have 2 debuffs here, which means that Molly's going to cleanse him if she gets a turn. But we have our guaranteed stun, so we're going to guaranteed stun that Molly and hope she doesn't violent proc to cleanse the other one. And she does not. Get the defense break out of here. Now we just have to not get killed by a Molly, which I think we can achieve. We're not exactly that squishy. Oh, the one that is on Violent Runes is certainly making use of them. Alright. 1 down. 9 to go. Okay. This is my first time using this offense against this defense, but I think it's going to do okay. So we have a Shield Will Maruna. We have a Vio Will Shina. And we have a very tanky Triana. So it's a Shield Will team, so hopefully we don't get defense broken turn 1. And then we can control and kill them. That's the plan, at least. Route might hit fire. Yeah, but it won't do enough damage to make the bombers change targets. Molly moves last. That's kind of interesting. Oh, we got the sleep. If we got the sleep, maybe I won't do AoE then. What if I just go for this? Counter. Alright, that's pretty bad. But he missed his defense break. Okay, now the fight starts. Now we start fighting. That turn 1 was probably not played correctly by me. Stop countering. I could guaranteed stun the Molly, but I think it's better to make sure this thing dies. Please no skill 3. Nice proc. I don't mind winning with procs. Alright, guaranteed stun on the Molly here. Get the non-guaranteed stun over on the Beast Rider as well. Kill the damage. Then we should be fine. The Maruna skill 3. So the enemy target attacked by Chakram Dancer is guaranteed to be stunned. So whichever monster you actually click on with Maruna skill 3 is a guaranteed stun as long as you don't glance. It's completely unresistible. Only the monster you click on. And only if you have another twin attacking with you. Cool, so that team worked. Our bomb team is going to be Skogul, Sion, Bran. So we have a double Will Skogul, which doesn't really matter in this one because we have Fran. But you know, it's not a violent Skogul. We have a Fran that is just kind of built like a Fran, you know, just a Vio Will thing. This is going to give attack buff for our Sion, which is kind of slow. I wish Sion was closer tuned to the rest of it, but whatever. Sion has plenty of attack, plus 2858, and he actually has plus 24% bomb damage as well. So this Sion with attack buff is usually about 40k bombs. We've used this team before. It's just like if you miss your bombs, you're gonna feel pretty bad about it, you know? So we'll do this. See how we do. Hopefully we can land some bombs. I usually say this when I'm fighting a team like this, a Molly team in particular, but it is important that you remember, chat, that you cannot double bomb this, because if you double bomb it, the Molly will cleanse. Molly cleanses when there are 2 debuffs, so if you put 2 bombs on a monster, Molly will cleanse it. Alright, well that's what it looks like when everything goes right. So, when everything goes right, it looks pretty good. Alright, we're gonna use this team. We have Tractor. He is on crit damage, but he's also like kinda tanky. We have damage reduction, water and wind on him. We got Lulu on my standard Lulu runes. We have wind damage reduction. That artifact's not even maxed. We'll fix that later. And we have Windy. Windy is on a little bit of fire damage reduction, but also a bunch of additional damage. Kind of tanky. Let's go ahead and try this. I think the biggest threat here is that he lands a defense break on our Lulu and then kills our Lulu. That's typically how we lose this one. Although I've never lost with this team, but that's how I imagine us losing this one. It definitely could happen. I would normally want to kill Carcano first, typically. I was just hitting his, the thing that doesn't have immunity on it because I wanted to stun it with my tractor. But normally I would target the Carcano there. Try and get a slow on him. Very good. And we'll go ahead and put up immunity here. Might as well. Gonna proc out of it. Unfortunate. Alright, that Triana looks like it has good damage. I'm gonna try and put a slow on the Triana. I just want to deny turns to that. And I don't think I need immunity right now. Oh, I did need immunity right there. I messed that up. I didn't, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That was a pretty serious misplay on our part. Go ahead and get that defense break off of us and try to keep it off this time. You really got to be paying attention to your lowest health monster in a Carcano game, and we failed to do that there, so we almost threw this one. I know that his Triana had to get a violent proc for it to be close, but still, you gotta expect that they're gonna get procs. That's why they're on violent runes. I guess we don't have anything else to hit, so we will just destroy the one that scales on HP. And there's really no sense in putting immunity on ourselves, because regardless of which one our skill 1 heals, there was going to be another one that was at lower health than us. Grab speed buff while we can. I use skill 3 here to cleanse because I want the immunity on my Lulu's kind of the only immunity I really care about. I guess we'll just destroy the HP scaling one whenever we're unsure who we want to attack. Alright, well that's doing big damage to my water guy there. Slow debuff. Revenge runes on Triana. This is a scary Triana. We have identified it as a scary Triana. Destroy. Damage. Immunity. So the Triana's on Revenge. It's also a pretty high damage Triana. So I want to start trying to focus on getting this slow debuff on the Triana, because that's going to reduce its damage output. Is Carcana on Revenge? Do I care? I don't care. I'm worried this turn about immunity. I'm gonna put immunity on myself. Just because I didn't want to get defense broken, and I didn't want to heal. If I had skill 1'd, it would have healed my tractor, and it might have pushed my tractor over my Lulu in HP. And if that happened, he would defense break my Lulu. That's very scary. I guess get the kill while we can. Go for a stun. Alright, I feel like this is kind of making the case for not a crit damage tractor. Because my tractor's coming pretty close to death here with these violent procs. Stun, good slow, get some healing. Destroy HP. I think damage here is important. We need to kill this Triana. We probably should have killed the Triana first, to be honest, now that I actually am seeing how squishy it is. We probably should have played in a way that we could have identified that sooner. Alright, so maybe the team would be safer if we were not on crit damage on Tractor, but we got there anyway. Be sure, easiest way to kill these high damage Trianas is to just Lucian it. Grab one of these, grab one of those, we'll grab one of these. Be sure we have runes on our Lucian. We're plus 205. Maybe we get outsped, but I hope not. Alright, let's see if Corinth's Triana can tank a Lucian here. It could not tank a Lucian. Alright, we did it. Got Malite. He's tanky. He has fire and wind reduction, but not that much of it. But like, I don't know. The day that my Malite dies in one of these offenses is the day that I'll be more concerned about that. Wind damage reduction, Vigor. Lulu with wind and water damage reduction. And we've already seen a replay, so we know that this Triana is not high damage. So we will be focusing the Carcano first. This is tanky Triana. I'm gonna wait until I don't have immunity before I skill 2 again. I'm greedy. And do I want to put... No, I can't really put up immunity on something because it's a 50-50 which one he decides to hit, right? So I would be guessing I'd rather save it to cleanse. I guess maybe I could have prevented that if I had known he was the lowest health monster. Who do I care more about cleansing? Triana has speed buff, but this isn't a high damage Triana, right? We've established that. I'm gonna cleanse the water monster anyway. And I do want to stance up. I want the damage reduction and the anti-crit. There we go. I don't actually want to cleanse that because I want his Triana to hit it. Full tank Carcano. This might be like a full tank everything defense. Which is fine. We brought our destroy runes. We can play that game. I don't want to hit Carcano when he's in stance. I'm just going to glance on all my hits. Dang, big 4K Lulu crits. Check that out. Resident Sleeper, I know. That's just how I do my siege. You know this. Alright, danger. Danger. Your land provokes, we can. Or do they not have destroy? I don't know. I don't think I'd be too worried if they did, though. I don't think I've ever been out-destroyed in one of these fights. I think we're trying to kill Vigor. Do all Vigors have destroy? My Vigor is on destroy. Smile. Not be greedy. Much as I'm getting bored and want to do damage, I should still put up immunity. Trianas too. And these guys that were running the damage Trianas had them on revenge. That's kind of neat. Alright, we got a kill. Let's just increase his defense so that his passive does more damage. I guess. I don't know. I'm not really worried about losing at this point. Alright, we did it. Is revenge even worth it? Is Triana's the last target anyways? With the crazy high damage ones, it was like... as soon as you identify the Triana's like speed crit damage attack, you kind of want to kill it, and then you switch targets to it, and then it starts killing you back with revenge. I don't know. Those high damage ones got a lot of wins against us. Alright, we called this one, and I'm just going to use this offense. We have Jean, that's tanky. We have a Leo that's tanky. And we have an Annabelle, you guessed it, tanky. I've said before, I said on my last stream, and I'll keep saying that I don't really know how safe I think this team is because, like, you know, Carcano defense break Leo and kill in turn 1 kind of thing. But I'm going to keep using it until it loses, and so far it refuses to lose. In this case, do I want to heal? I think I do. Because if we miss our provoke, then we'd be in a lot of trouble if we didn't land that heal. And who do I want to deny turns to? I guess the Savannah, because the Savannah's used skills. Nice proc. Go ahead and go after Carcano here. I don't want to kill a Carc ASAP. I usually just kind of attack whatever I have the best chance of killing. I want to kill something as soon as possible. And whatever I can kill the easiest is what that's going to be. I can't let my Leo have defense break on it. That's not safe. Carcano's going to go for that. We can heal it. Sav does nothing. True. I hate hitting Carcano in stance though. I always hate to hit Carcano in stance. It feels so bad for me. So like, if you'll probably very rarely see me like decide to attack Carcano in stance. I don't know, I just hate it. Oh, that Carcano's kind of squishy. Alright, I think we did it. This is like week 4 of using this offense until it loses, and it still hasn't lost.